We're
Okay.
live. We are live. Mute out. I'm gonna play this song for us. This is my friend. Rest in peace, fanatic. Room 2410. This is me. You're gonna hear me on the part when I say you play too much. We don't like when men play too much. Okay. All right. Let's hear this. It's that nighttime vibe. Because we're gonna show the softer side of Don't Queesha too when we beat up. We're gonna beat them up and then we're gonna build them up.
That's right.
I got you screaming. I got you screaming. I got you screaming.
Shawty, tell me what you need, tell me what you need. Shawty, meet me at the room, yeah. Number 2410. Baby, come by when you're ready. Leave the door unlocked for the ice and the Henny. Number 2410. Shawty, meet me at the room, yeah. Number 2410. Baby, come by when you're ready. Leave the door unlocked for the ice and the Henny.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear nothing. It's silent. It's been silent the whole time.
Go out and come back. Refresh, go out and come back.
I swear I'll take my time on you. I got you screaming. I got you screaming.
I know I'm not doing the lighting and everything. I love this song.
I got you screaming.
I need you right now. Tryna see how much that she can take. I'ma have her screaming loud, so loud. Face down, ass up. Promise you won't fall in love. Cause we both know entanglements get dangerous.
She wanna know how I feel, she wanna fuck with a real one. I put something in your tummy, now you all in your feelings. I put you in Gucci, you gave me that cookie. Put you in Prada, girl, I ain't no rookie. I see you looking from a mile away, from a mile away. Life's too real, we don't waste time. Keep it all that you got. All in my bag, I'm all in my bag.
Number 2410. Baby, come by when you're ready. Leave the door unlocked for the ice and the Henny. Number 2410. Shorty, meet me at the room, yeah. Number 2410. Baby, come by when you're ready. Leave the door unlocked for the ice and the Henny. Number 2410.
Can't wait till the morning. I promise I won't rush on you. Can't wait till the morning. I swear I'll take my time on you. I got you screaming. I got you screaming. I got you screaming. I got you screaming.
When you come around, I want this for real, so don't let me down. This is nothing basic, so I hope you're ready. Still when you chase me, I'ma let you catch me. No, I won't fight, no objections from me this time. The mood is right, do whatever to me that you like. No downtown,
Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Dunquish, I hear you. I heard you. Hotep, Namaste, Jambo, Ashe, Shalom, Shalom. All the greetings of love and light to the darkest minds of the light, to the people. I can hear you. You can hear me? Can you hear me, Dunquisha? Am I coming in clear? Look at Dunquisha looking all beautiful, looking like a better. You look like Erica Badu to me so badly. Dunquisha can't hear us, y'all. Anyway, you're going to get your audio fixed up, but I want to say to everybody, I know this is going to be a very small audience because I never really do anything directly on my channel. I have Lady Kier, Coach Lady Kier of Afu Nation in the house. Donquisha's having some audio issues. Thank you so much for being here. We're doing a late night thing, and these sisters are so great. Look at my beautiful sister. Oh my God, I love you. I'm so glad you're here with me.
Facts, of course,
We're getting ready to talk. You see the title. We're going to talk about Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to fill me in. I know I heard some stuff recently, but what he done did now?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's what it sounded like you said. Well, what?
Because
No.
I barely like him. Like I don't know what happened to him over the years, so that's why I'm like I ain't surprised by nothing he do no more.
Corey used to be very funny. Listen, I have nothing against Corey Holcomb, but we got to talk about. See, this is what I said in the comments on my brother O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel when he was talking about Corey Holcomb. Okay, let me just go at the top. First off, we have the Dunquisha in the house. We have the Lady Kier of Afro Nation in the house. We have everything, and I'm gonna have to get rid of this StreamYard thing, y'all. I know I haven't been doing my channel. Let me see if Dunquisha can hear us. I don't think she can. Can you hear
I
us?
can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So
Can y'all hear me?
yes,
Yep.
I gotta tell
Okay, that's cool.
y'all. I need, if you guys want me to keep going live and pay for the StreamYard, don't worry about donating. It's no problem. You don't have to be shy. You can donate. And I will go ahead and pay the $60 for StreamYard because they're always saying, oh, Napaso broke. It's not about being broke. It's like, why should I pay the $60 when I know tomorrow Sonet is going to give me his shit back? He just takes it, gives it, takes it, gives it. So my point is, if y'all want me to just be over here doing my own StreamYard, you're more than happy to donate to my. Oh shit! I don't even have PayPal anymore. No, I have a PayPal.
You ain't got no cash out no more.
I don't have cash app, but I'll send you. I'll drop the link for my how you can donate. It's a new cash app. It's you can donate right here, y'all. And you guys also, Lady Kier, nobody's doing stuff for free. This is 2026. And I mean, we do it for free, but if y'all want to actually be appreciative, this is mine, Chub Sama. This is my new cash app. $sign CHUBSAMA. And then you guys give me yours. And then I don't think I have a mod, but give me yours. First Lady Kier, what's yours?
Healing by K09. So the word healing, BYKAY 09.
09. Healing by K
09.
Okay, so I got that one. Okay, now we got to get. See, there's Lady Kier's Healing by K 09, and she puts in work, and so does Dunquisha. What is yours, Dunquisha?
My cash app?
Yes.
No, that's okay. I'm good. I don't.
No. Let me explain something to you. It's not that they have to, because I don't force people. But somebody might be like, damn, I like this sister. Let me send her $10. Because I was gonna go spend this $10 on a spliff. But why would I do that? I'm gonna spend it on her. You get what I'm saying? I said spliff because I don't be knowing. I'm so
yeah, that's some old school talk right there.
I used to say weed joint, and people laugh me off the internet almost. So just give me your cash app. You slowing us down over
here. Okay, cash app CCC 2025 CCC.
Wait, CCC 2025.
2024. Yeah, that's it.
CCC 2024.
Yes.
$ CCC 2024.
CCC.
3 C's.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
CCC 2024 CCC. That's it.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, got everybody's cash apps out the way. Now, like what I'm saying is if y'all want to donate, and I'll take this StreamYard logo off if you want. I could probably do that anyway. But let's talk about Corey. So, in a nutshell, Corey Holcomb invites Anton Daniels. Oh my God, y'all, I gotta tell you about Anton Daniels. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that people cared so much about him. Did he get over 1 million subscribers? That's the story.
Yeah. I saw that.
So
I saw that.
let me tell you, Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels comes on his show, tells him that he S's D.
Yep. I saw that.
Corey's like, what? Corey was in his face. Anton kind of backed down, but he still was acting all macho. Let me tell you, that went away. Anton Daniels took his soft, mushy self. He reminds me of one of the Malamar bars. You know, it's black on the outside and it's got the white marshmallow inside. Squishy, squishy, squishy.
Yeah.
Squishy,
like
man.
the Pillsbury dope boy.
Woohoo! He's like, woohoo,
Yeah.
you put me in my stomach. So Anton Daniels goes and talks about Corey. Corey gets mad, starts talking about Anton's daughter and his wife. Now, I want to tell you about my personal experience with Anton before we get going. I don't have a dog or a horse in this race with those two fighting, but with Anton, I did an in-person event, and we were paid, contracted to be there. Anton shows up with some bodyguards and his whoo coming in like, who wants biscuits? Who wants cinnamon rolls? That's why. And he acts like he's always talking about money, money, money. That's how you know he's overcompensating. But I didn't even think at a time because I didn't know him until that he was acting like he was above everybody there. This is before he was at 1 million. And that's okay to have confidence. But then the woman who put the event on, DJ Genesis, he just dissed her. He just left because we had to wait for one of the other, some other talent that was supposed to show up. And that talent wasn't there, but he was contracted, whether he was just there to just stand around. He was paid to be at the event. But because he felt like he was above it and he could play her and he's disrespectful and unprofessional and not
he's disrespectful and he got the nerve to be unattractive.
Oh my God.
When you disrespectful, huh?
I said talk.
Yeah, when you disrespectful, you need to look a little something. But you disrespectful, unattractive. I heard he was real short too. And I saw a video where he had a meltdown where he was saying he hate women. Have you seen that one?
No, but I believe it because
it was a bad meltdown. And yeah, and after
I want to say real quick. So I told you finish and then I'm gonna tell you because I want to.
No, I was just gonna
upload some of my stuff that I don't have, my bombs and my crap. Some of them said, "Why is she always doing them bombs and she's disruptive?"
Because you want to,
right?
Because you want to. And so when we meet now, who's on here with us, sis? Was you the one on there earlier with us today?
This is her. This is Lady
Oh,
Q.
she was the bomb. Hey, sis.
Hey, sis. Peace.
Yeah,
I didn't make it on when you came on the first time. That's why I said this time I'm gonna make sure I'm there to give y'all some backup because we weren't gonna have that tonight.
We can't have that. But I was gonna say that I seen him in action, and he doesn't have love for black women. When I tell you his little dusty tail is always disrespecting black women. So I'm gonna have to show you the link where he had a meltdown, and I believe he said something really harsh, like he wished we could all die, and it was the worst meltdown. And when I saw that, I wasn't subscribed to him, but I stopped watching his content because the disrespect, and it seemed like the hostility that he had toward us, it was excessive. So I don't deal with Anton. Now Corey, I don't really know him, but I like his spirit a little better. I like Corey. We have to, if you all are subscribed to him, and if you all deal with him as black women, something ain't right with us. When a person show you who they are, you gotta believe it. And when I show you the link, girl, you're gonna be shocked. But anyway, I'm gonna land right there.
Yeah, I see. I don't know much about the dude Anton, so he's new to me. I don't know much about him, but I do know of Corey Holcomb, because he's a comedian and all that. And I just know that over the years, he got super disrespectful himself when it came to black women, and his comedy just all of a sudden started to be all about
black women.
Ugly we were, or fat we were, or we were, and it started to get crazy, and I couldn't understand where that came from, because he didn't used to be like that when he first came out. That he always had some, over the wall comedy, but
he was funny as hell about women. I was kind of agreeing, but you're right. Now I re-listened, and I was like, wow, first off, why is he calling that girl? And this isn't even a diss, Corey. I'm really about to talk about sisters. I want to keep you flowing. Don't think I want to stop your flow, but every time a black woman sneezes, a booger's hanging out of her nose, the whole internet talks about the entire black progeny of slaves that are female.
Right.
But nobody is talking about these two black men who are supposed to be masters and powerful leaders, how they acted like fools when they met. And Corey got in his face. And Corey, I have love for you. I do. You talking a little crazy, but I have love for you. Something about him, even though he's reckless as hell. And I saw you hit that lady. But hey, let's get back to you, Corey.
What you mean he hit a woman? What you mean by that?
I'm gonna get. I know. Don't push it. Hold on. We're gonna get to that. So Corey gets in his face. Why are these black men covering this? Not saying, look at these black men are supposed to be leaders, and they're behaving like complete NIGGGGAs. If the whole world is looking at you, Anton Daniels, the whole world is looking at you, Corey Holcomb, right? If that was two black women that did that, Candace and what's the lady in Texas? The name, the one Pickett. What's her name? You know the lady that's running for the one in the Senate.
Jasmine Crockett.
If Jasmine Crockett and Candace acted like two ratchets and got in each other's face, the whole black male world, these ratchets, these black women. So I want to focus on, why aren't black men talking about how they represented black men? Those two black males that are supposed to be leaders. And then I'm going to hand it back over to these two amazing queens. Talk about how come no black man is talking about that, because they know that they don't want us to point it out. And then I want to talk about how these men are supposed to be leaders and talk about how everybody should behave. Why did they make themselves look like typical niggas in a bar?
Okay, so can I jump in? First thing that I want to say is, who in the hell said that they was leaders?
They lead these male incels. They lead this manosphere. So that's my point. We know they're not leading, but
no, they think they're leaders. Yeah, I know. Like, their groups, they are leaders to them, right? So I'm with you. So I'm just asking a question, like, who would follow? No, I'm gonna get them both. Neither one of them.
Get both of them.
Both of them. Neither one of the brothers, to me, have genuine leadership skills.
Thank you.
One is carrying a bunch of self-hate for the black woman, and the other one is Anton is carrying a bunch of self-hate. I'm gonna show you the video. You're gonna see it and be shocked. But Holcomb got the self-hate too, but it's covered in comedy. So
yes, ma'am.
So both of them we have to stay clear from both of them. And in my opinion, y'all do as y'all want. But I'm telling you,
No, you
when
talking
you
the truth.
around them,
Yep.
that self-hate for us, it seeps out. It's not aggressive, but you'll, if you hang with them enough and watch them enough, you'll see it. And what I think we should do as women, anybody that's talking about us, we should campaign and shut them down and say we
Talk.
will not subscribe and deal with you. I wouldn't give them any of my energy, unless they come in correct. If they're disrespecting us, we should start cutting them off in
I
terms of
agree.
giving them airtime. Speaking, let's get them right now. But I'm saying overall, we should, anybody that's not for us as Black women, we need to cut them out of our minds. Cut them out of our social connections. Get rid of them. So anyway, I'm gonna land my plane.
Thank you so much. What about you, Lady Care?
I mean, I definitely agree with everything that Sister Dunquisha said. And as far as this whole little situation with the self-hate with them, it's clear, like you said, that they have issues. I don't know if it's stemming from some type of trauma that they've had in their past that they have yet to work through, or if it's just the simple fact that maybe somebody's hiding something like a down low lifestyle, because a lot of these men
Yeah.
are hiding that, and
Yes.
they tend to project that onto women,
Yep.
and be angry,
Yep.
because they can't be them true selves.
Yep.
Um, and then, I will also go as far as to say, I mean, I don't think it got so bad until this, as y'all were talking about earlier, the manosphere kind of agenda kind of hit the waves.
Yeah.
And then it really got taken over the top when Kevin Samuels and
Yep.
all those type of men started to go public speaking.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
I remember a time when maybe we had discourse, between us. There was, probably always some type of toxicity between us, because we haven't been as united as we should be. But
Right.
I think there was some type of level of of respect that was
A
still there
line that
for a
wasn't
period of
crossed.
time.
A
Right.
line that wasn't crossed. Yeah.
At some point, the line was definitely crossed.
Cross.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh yeah.
that can be said from both sides, but for the most part, being honest, I can't think of a female-led movement that really went out here just bashing Black men.
Never.
And talking about Black men like that. You can pull out individuals,
Yeah.
but a whole movement,
Oh
a
yeah.
whole wave. I can't
Talk.
recall us being a part of that, because there's too many Black women
Never.
who actually still love Black men. I'm one
Right.
of them.
I
I've
know.
I'm
never
one of
dated
them.
outside of my race because I can't see myself with nobody besides a Black man.
Well,
And
I'm not
trust me,
mad.
I've tried. Look, in my mind, I've wanted to, just
Uh,
because you get sick and tired of the stuff you go through sometimes with them.
Right.
But when it's
Right.
real, when the reality comes to you, you're like, I'm good. But
Yeah,
I thought about it.
but I'd rather stick with what I know, to deal with the mess I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to,
I mean,
because
the
either
Black
way,
man
there's
is the
all
most
just a mess.
handsome. The Black man is the most beautiful man in the
In my
world,
opinion, they definitely was
in my
beautiful.
opinion. But
Yeah.
that doesn't
Physically,
mean,
he
wait,
is.
don't
Yeah.
play with me though. No, there's some very gorgeous,
Oh yeah.
amazing looking men of other
Yeah,
other races.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
Of
it's not
all
about
races,
looks.
there's beautiful
It's not
people in
about
all
looks.
races. I
I
just
mean,
prefer my chocolate. I prefer mine.
yeah,
You
they have
know.
a good. The Black man is very he's very kind. He's very loving, and the Black woman is very loving. But there's so many barriers that we put up, and the Black man's barrier unfortunately is toward his mama. So whatever, not every Black man, your husband, my husband, whoever's husband, I'm not talking about every Black man, but I'm
Mhm.
talking
Right.
about the ones who are hurt, the Corey Holcombs, the Anton Daniels.
Right.
Everybody is their mama. First off, mama is the woman they love and adore the most, whether she did them wrong or not. So let's get this out the way. Like
Yes.
I don't want to offend men, but they go around and they see their mama, and then they treat us like they want to treat their mama. Talk.
I
Am I
can agree
wrong?
with you.
Right? Talk on
I
it.
can agree with
Take the
that.
mic. I'm not
I'm
holding the
gonna say
mic
because
tonight.
I have experienced this in my family. You're right. Mom is the foundation in which these black men uh, are carrying on with the hostility. It usually something like you say a trauma happened to certain. I'm talking about to the Holcombs and the Anton, but I'm not gonna say just mama. I know some that went into the dating arena and got their heart broke by their first
Right.
love.
Right.
And that first love, depending on how deep that wound, the first love can sort of trigger that effect as well. So you get hurt by the first one, and then you try a couple more times, and it's not the women. You just don't have the skills to really, get the top of the tree. So you got, whatever, whoever you date, they hurt you a few times. You block your heart from that point as well. So it's not always mama. And
Right.
then and so what I'm finding out, because mama is definitely in there. You're right, Nepal. But what I'm finding out is that these men are okay, because you talk a lot about polygamy, and polygamy says that the men that's at the top, the strongest, the one with the most resources, they are able to have the women that are quality. Okay, this is what I learned a little bit about
Right,
polygamy,
right. Let's
right?
talk about polyphony. Yep, keep going.
Okay,
I got something to
so
say about that.
right. So you got the men with that's supposedly high value men with the
Mhm.
money, with the body, with the intelligence. They got entrepreneurship. Now those men at the top are pretty much able to get top-notch women. So let's go to the antonym. Imagine when they were younger. You're really not that attractive. You ain't got the money. You don't have a lot. So they couldn't get most likely the pretty women, right? They couldn't really get those. So with them now having the money, and they have access through money to be with the women that's of a higher caliber for them, and then they find out that it's still not working out. We still need to, with your money, Anton and the crew, we still ain't trying to deal with you, because now that you understand that back in the day when we didn't really want to deal with you, and now you got the money, because this is what I'm learning. They thought that we were gonna be easy catch. I got money, but the black woman, we not about money. The black woman wants a real relationship. We want to be in something genuine. So they thought once they got a couple dollars, they can, play the game and get with us. We really wasn't
Yeah.
going for that as well. So now you're hurt and full of hate. And now you on these lines just swinging and dogging us out, because at the end of the day, you can't just win the black woman with anything. You got to come to us, because we're a part of your race. We know you, Pookie. We know when you end up being a Michael Jordan, you started out a Pookie or whatever. We're your family. So they can go with those other people in them other races and do whatever they want to do. And they can, flash some dollars and but not with us. So this is what I'm saying in a nutshell. The hate that I'm realizing that comes from the black man to us is mama too, but it's other layers of being with women that hurt them and growing up. And now that you have the money, you thought you could wing us in with the money, and we not going for that as well. Come correct, and we'll get. So it's layers of why this self-hate. Not just mama, not just, girlfriends, but they went through a lot to the point where you would come as a collective online and call us HOEs, BITCHs. It had to be a lot to cause a whole group of black men to attack their own women. So I'm going to land my plane right there.
Right.
Go
Like,
ahead, Lady Kier.
the reality
Eh,
is a lot of
well,
people do not
excuse
want
me,
to.
Queen. Excuse
Oh,
me,
go ahead.
Lady Kier. If you would like to join the panel, I have no problem bringing you on. If you want to keep your camera off, I just need to see who you are in the backstage. So I'll drop the link and you can definitely come in, especially if you're a woman. We'd love to hear from women. Even if you come in here acting wild and crazy, I will not kick you off as long as you don't disrespect us. So come on in, drop the link. The link is in the chat. Go ahead, Queen. Sorry.
Yeah, like I said, that's partially why I prefer to be with black men because, like you said, that's our family. We know them. They're a part of our culture and we're a part of their culture. So it's
Right.
easier for us to understand each other. It's easier for us to feel comfortable around each other. It's easier for us to just be able to grow with each other because we know
We
where
know.
each other is coming from. But
Yeah.
when you get to a place where you no longer can have that understanding of where each other is coming from, when we no longer can take the time to really be able to understand each other, then there comes the divide.
Yeah.
And we can blame society, we can blame the white man, you can blame the government, for having people, because people took welfare in the 60s or whatever, because we talked that, people bring
That
that up.
was
We're talking about
60.
something that
Girl,
happened
that
over,
was
we're talking about,
50, 60
huh?
years ago. That
Yeah,
was
we're
60
talking
years ago. Go
50
ahead.
years ago,
Yeah.
as if
Yeah.
today, as if today that really still counts, and it doesn't.
Thank
Because
you.
the reality is there are lots of black men who
Yes, ma'am.
are living with their women in their Section 8 housing.
Talk on the truth.
Yeah.
In their houses where they get their vouchers from the government, eating off their food stamp food, all of that. So to try to make it seem as if somehow black women just aren't there for black men, or we still ain't got their back and holding them down, as she ain't taking no type of making no sacrifices or nothing on your behalf, is kind of crazy. Now, yeah, there are some black men that look out for us as well, but we're talking about the collective.
Yeah.
Talking about the collective, and we're
Yeah.
talking about, if I know, if all of us were to just say break down our own relationships over the years. I'm 42 myself, so if I was to just break down my own relationships over the years, you can see the different dynamics of the different type of black men that you have come and encountered, or men in general, because lots of people date outside their races, and you can try to say that one is better than the other, but I know just from people who have had interracial relationships. I have nieces and nephews that are mixed, Spanish and white, all of that. And let me tell you something. If y'all are really thinking that the grass is greener on every side by just being able to pick a color, then you are sorely mistaken.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
A lot of these women on the other side are off the chain.
Off the chain.
Y'all
And they're
think
not
that these
taking
women
and
are
they're
so
not
proud
taking
because
their
you watch it in
bullshit.
the movies, or you thinking about who they were back in their countries. These women are
Mm.
Americanized. A lot of these women are born here. So
Yeah.
if you really think that you was getting something that's really a different variety from the American black woman you got, when half of these white women, Asian women, and Mexican women are going around trying to mimic primarily what we are. They want to be like us. That's why the
They do.
BBLs exist. That's why they getting their lips plumped. That's why they
Yeah.
doing all these things that you try to project onto black women, even though we come naturally made that way.
Right.
What you're seeing on the TV that's being projected is based on their society, not on
Right.
ours. They're making building blocks out of themselves to look like what we look like. This is us naturally.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, I feel like they do themselves a disjustice by trying to actually compare, when really one is trying to be a clone of the other. So if you just took more time to understand the one that was right there in front of you, that you were born and bred with and actually been through the struggle with, you wouldn't be trying to subject her and make her seem as if she's less than because this girl over here pretends to be quieter, or
Right.
you think
Oh,
she's
yeah.
more loyal. Like, obviously they haven't checked the statistics on them. They busy clocking us.
Right. Right.
But you ain't clocking them.
You ain't clocking them.
You know, how many cases do we see on TV right now with these black men who leave their black women? You know, they got their money and all of that, and they move on to their white girls and Becky's and blah, 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 and then end up in jail behind her because she done locked you up. Or either she took everything you had because you was on a time clock anyway, because she was only there for your money.
Right.
Meanwhile, the black woman who stood by you while you was broke was no longer good enough once you got the money. But nobody's talking about that. We're not talking about all the black men that literally will push us aside to try to uplift someone else of a different race. Black women have a smaller percentage of dating outside their race than black men do.
Oh, we got a way smaller.
We don't date.
The stats says, sister, that the white man, Asian man, and Hispanic man, all three of them put together do not date outside of their race more than the black man. He dates outside of his race more than all three of them. So that's the stats on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Other races actually honor their women. They actually uplift their women, you know, and they may be down in their own way, but we'll never know. Right. Because they're not going to come on the internet and have a whole movement tearing down their culture and the women within it.
Oh, yeah.
But black men did that to us.
And still doing it. And,
we all got grievances. We all got grievances.
And look, you have some key names that's known that got mansions and millions for, I'm not going to drop names, but I'm just saying there are some men that became millionaires for having platforms dogging us out. I'm talking about they ended up wealthy for dogging us out. So think about that. If the black man see another black man becoming wealthy for dogging out his own women, what you think, what you think Dusty gonna do? He gonna get on a platform and start dogging us out because he gonna want the ching ching. And then another one. So they saw how successful dogging out black women had become. I watched one YouTuber, I'm telling you, his whole content, his existence was I hate black bitchs. He lived off of that. And I'm telling you, he ended up making it to the top. That means that somebody was feeding into his madness. Because if we rejected it, he wouldn't have became rich and famous. Absolutely. So it looks like it's a wave right now. Get a platform, dog out black women. Get a platform. But think about this. We will not, no matter how much they dog us out, we will not do it to them. We just won't as black women. It's something in our heart. And on the Sonetta show, I think somebody said, we can't love men, that we don't love them. That's a lie.
Yeah, it's a big lie.
It's a big lie.
I don't have any other man to love. Right. I don't. No matter how much he done beat me down, I can't even force myself to love another man besides the black man.
Well, besides we got somebody in the back. Who are you, man? Let me see. It says Mark. Listen, turn on your camera so I can see you in the back. Just so I'll know who you are, and then I will put. See, I'm up. I knew he was gonna do that. Wow. That's okay. It wasn't anything. I knew it was somebody who wanted to porn bomb, but it wasn't anything that you could actually see. So I'll just have to take it off. But see, that is good that happened because see, that's why I don't let people up without showing. And that also shows that there are people who really don't like this conversation. They don't like to hear black women talk about these kind of issues.
Of course not, because
wait a minute, he tried to do something sexual. He tried to do something sexual?
But it wasn't really sexual. But it didn't show any sexuality really. You could just see a guy.
So he was trying to be disrespectful to us.
Exactly.
No, no, I actually am showing why people get upset with me when they say, "Oh, you won't let me on the panel. You won't let me on the panel." People porn bomb and they want to get your channel taken away because your channel can
Right.
get taken. So
Yeah.
that wasn't really. It didn't show anything sexual.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like there wasn't anyone naked. It kind of was just like kind of ambiguous, but it's all right because now everybody understands when you come in. There's a lot of sick men out here. Those aren't women
Exactly.
doing porn. But let me talk to you about porn. Porn is a very detrimental industry. It's a billions of dollars, and men are fueling it. Women are so-called porn actresses, but they are being held captive. They're being held against their will. Men and women, not just men, because there's homosexuals, of course, and they are. I did. There was a time when I was doing a lot of research on it. They have the highest self-unaliving rate. We can't say the S word.
Mm-hmm.
And men are looking at porn. We have people who are Hebrew Israelites, men, who say, "Hey, go look at." We're going to say corn. I don't want to say it too much, so
Mm-hmm.
that'll be the key word. But go look at corn if you don't want to be with a black woman and she's irritating you and she's your wife. Just look at corn. Just look at corn. And let's see, this person right here is laughing.
Right, because sexual deviancy is the answer to everything. Uh,
Yeah, male-led societies across the board. For me, I'm not gonna lie. I am in a relationship. I'm married to a Afro Latino, but I will say this: as much as women do, you have beautiful black women saying they love black men, they can't be with anyone else. But to the sisters who are in interracial relationships for the purpose of being treated a certain way. Because
mhm.
one thing I will tell you about white men and Asian men, not Latinos, white and Asian men, they don't they haven't been through the trauma of like oppression, like Native Americans, Latinos, and Black men, they have been oppressed. And when males are oppressed, they want to fight against the system, whatever. You might get you as a woman, they're gonna fight against you if they think you're like, I'm gonna hand it back over to Don Quisha and Lady Care. But what I'm trying to say is like when they hear the word submission, men who have been oppressed, men who have been treated like they're not men, emasculated, they're gonna try to swing on you, and you say, "I don't submit," or "You submit under me." But when we look at men who are Asian and white, they are less likely to be offended. I'm not telling sisters to divest. I'm not a divester, but I'm keeping it a straight buck because these brothers aren't worried about saying to people, "Go get a white girl, go get a Latina girl, go get an Asian girl, anything but the black woman." So I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell the truth.
It's
I'm
true.
not going to beat a black woman up. That's what I'm trying to say. If she's with a white man, if she's with an Asian man, I actually salute her because she was a better woman than me. She could do
Yeah,
it better
and if
than I
you
could.
like it, I love it. I ain't gonna beat you down for if you happy and he taking care of you.
And they're getting treated better.
It,
Thank you.
that's good for you. Whatever works for you. You like it, I love it. But what I don't like that I realize that has also been pushed in this momentum of this black woman hate movement is that it's also become a thing now that white
This
women,
is the person who
especially
porn
white
bombed us.
women,
This is
I
the
can't
person
say
who this guy real quick. This is the guy who porn bombed us. So it's cool for a girl to date outside their race, but man, this is the porn
nobody said
bomber.
that.
Go ahead. I know
Nobody
nobody even
said that.
said that.
Right.
And why are you looking at gay porn? By the way,
That part. You up here
you
posting
didn't
gay
even put
porn. You want to talk about
heterosexual porn
women.
up, but
Stop the games.
That was Nicocado Avocado.
I
But go
just talked
ahead,
Yeah.
about
please.
Down Low Brothers in the beginning. Like he's definitely
Go
one of
ahead, keep going.
them. But what the point is, because nobody cares about who you date. But what I notice with black men when they date outside their race, it's always about how she's better than the black woman. There is
Oh yes.
always some type of disappointment and comparison. Just go
Yes.
be happy. If that's what you like, go be happy. But just because you got with a white woman don't mean you got to compare her to the black woman.
Right,
because she could
right.
never be us. I don't care what
Yeah.
type of comparison you give. She'll never be us.
She'll never
And,
be us.
and it's gotten so bad because they do that, because black men have did that. Lots of white women now feel they have the leeway to tell us what we are and what we aren't.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
feel like they can come and say, well, that's why black men don't like you, or why they prefer to be with white women. Like, it's happened. It's literally, it happened to me with my kid's father. That's why I said I could go there on all the different subjects. Okay.
Mhm,
You
mhm,
know, and y'all want to try to big them up, but this was a white girl that was literally living in a hotel. I'm in a whole own crib,
mhm.
but a lot of y'all black men just want to go be with a different race. So you'll
Right.
go live with a woman in a hotel that got 5 kids, okay? Leave your own family and call it better.
And let me tell you something, sis. Sis, let me tell you what they like. They like that the white woman is nonverbal, right? She seems to be quiet, and she don't mouth out, she don't mouth off and do a little bit what we do. And they think that that's submission. This is what I learned. That's manipulation.
Yes.
They manipulate the black man with this quiet spirit,
You think
but
she on your side.
deep inside is the devil waiting for the opportunity to take from them, put your tail in jail, or whatever it is that you're gonna do to them. It's coming. We just gotta wait for a while. And so what I
And
learned
that's
is
in the proof in the pudding too, sis. We see it all the time.
I don't mean to
You can
interrupt. Do
say
you
they're
guys
more
mind?
docile, but
Do,
then in
do
the
y'all
end, they
mind?
get so docile when they end up with your land, your property, the kids, and your money. Okay,
that's right.
no, they were
Hey,
just smarter. They were just
real
Yeah,
quick.
smarter. Black
I
they're
women,
don't
we
mean to
get
smart.
blink
interrupt.
on sight. I'll give them
Can
that.
you hear me?
They know
Can
how
you
to
hear
plot.
me?
Go ahead, I hear you. Sis.
All right.
Okay.
I just want to say this. I'm gonna quickly end this, and I'm gonna start a new stream because I need to get that off there. I went and looked at it. You understand? Don't. I'm not stopping you from cooking. And everybody just come right back. I'm starting this. What I'm doing is I'm gonna start a new stream, right? And I'm
Mhm,
gonna put the link in the chat, and you just click on it, and you be right there, and just keep talking. Just
All
gonna
right.
start it right back up because I got to take this down. I mean, it didn't really look like much, but I love what you're saying. This is why I'm hearing the beautiful. I love you guys. There's not enough. I don't get this. So
mhm,
just keep what I'm doing right now. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start
mhm.
a new stream. You're gonna click the link and just keep talking like
Okay.
nothing happened. Okay, just keep going. But I'm letting you know because I don't want this to be so good. And YouTube does take it down for that little bit. Cause so all right. So
Okay.
you'll see it in the stream. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm not good with this, so
You're
You
you
mean
all
in
just
good with it.
the,
No.
in the
You're gonna be
stream on
fine. You're just gonna
YouTube
click it.
or in the stream on
No,
StreamYard?
I'm gonna put it right in the chat
see. I know
for
my thing. I don't see a chat for me. Let me
I'll
see.
send it to you on your phone.
Okay.
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 Just
Good.
keep cooking. I just let you know because I went back and looked at it. I don't want anything to happen to this stream. I
Right.
need your words to stay up. That's
Yeah,
my
with what
point.
he
All right.
posted.
So
Yeah.
keep cooking. Keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, it's a lot to have to keep dealing with that type of disrespect. And then people actually expect to um be able to find a common ground. I think it's really ridiculous that, like I said, when people date outside of their race, that they find reasons to look down on their race. I would never date outside my race and then turn around and talk junk about black men. My brothers are black men. My uncles are black men. My father is a black man. And I love him dearly. I'm daddy's girl. Um, so I'm very protective of my father. I'll blank on my own family behind him. Um, so I couldn't imagine actually being in a situation where we have to literally feel as if we can't love each other because we are dating outside our race. Just because you've had a bad experience means that you can't find a common ground of understanding with the people from which you come from. Because whether I'm your mother, your cousin, or just the girl down the block, um, I'm still a black woman. I still should be of some importance to you in general. Just like black men are something important to me in general. When I see my black men being shot down in the streets, when I see black men being treated, unfairly, and when I see everybody out here marching for causes like how people are currently marching for the woman Renee Good, and granted, that was a horrible thing that happened to her. But then you turn around and you hear about the black man that was shot by the off-duty ICE cop, and there's no outrage. There's no pour of care. Like, that's a problem for me. And I think that mainly became because we've been so divided. We no longer focus on the things that should matter the most, which is us. And that's a problem. It's a big problem. And if we don't figure out how to find a way to love each other a little better in spite of our differences, then we are never, ever going to be able to, unify. We're not going to agree on everything. We're not going to, everything is not going to line up all the time. But I'm not going to pretend like it's always bad between us, because I've had good days with my people. Actually, I've had more good days than I have had bad days with my people. I've had way more good days. I have way more great memories. I have so much love for our culture. I have so much respect for the things that the brothers have brung into our lives, from all the different facets of life, whether that be our hip hop culture, whether that be the Black Panther culture, or, the civil rights movements, or all the different people that are ancestral that have been great. I cannot take away from who we are just because today we have a problem, with each other, because today we can't find the common ground. Like, we have to be able to find a common ground. Like, there should never, it's almost like what my mama them used to say about what goes on in my house stays in my house. It's one of those things. No matter what's going on with the family, that's with the family. We shouldn't be out here in the streets talking down about the family. Like, there should be a line. There should be some level of respect that we always have for each other. That way, other people, other cultures know where our lines are, and they know they can't cross those lines with us, because we all gonna come together at that moment. But it's become such a big thing to be able to disrespect the black woman, to be able to talk down on her, that I don't think that people really see the problem with it anymore. I don't think people care enough anymore. In the 80s and early 90s of hip hop, there was always a sense of respect for each other. It's proof in the songs, it's proof in the videos. Clearly, we allowed society to manipulate us with each other. Clearly, we allowed things to be able to change us externally. And because of those external things that happen, whether it be the Jews entering into hip hop and taking it to the next level, because a lot of people don't even understand the meeting that happened in hip hop in the early 90s with the Jews out in Cali and all of those different things of how they came together for their specific agenda and how they would manipulate us. Why do you think that a lot of the old school females fell to the background? Um, Queen Latifah, Yo Yo, MC Light. I mean, the list goes on of some of the most great and respectable early greats, rather, of hip hop. They literally had to step back because society told them that keeping your clothes on was no longer good enough. We want record sales, we want numbers, we want to change things. So sexualization was brought into the plan, and it was not our plan. But because in this society, in today's day and age, we've become weak, we allowed money to intercede. We allowed our greed to intercede. We allowed all the different things of selfishness to pull us away from each other. There was a time that there was nothing that the white man could bring to our communities. Nothing that would have put us in a position to actually separate from each other. Am I still on and I shouldn't be? Should I go off? Let me go back to the stream yard. Am I talking for nothing?
Oh yeah.
That one, you're gonna have to pull your weight.
Yeah.